Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay, so this video is entitled The Kindness of Strangers, and it's because I not only do I do skits and cook food and sample stuff, but I also act as well. I'm an actor sometimes, and I booked a job, it was like a photo shoot and probably a little video for medical stuff. I was like, okay, great. I was like, oh, thank God. Yay, I got this job. Yay, I'm so happy. I confirmed it with my agent and I was like, yeah, what's the rate? And he told me the rate. And then I said, great, I'll book my tickets because I needed to leave the city to go upstate to film this. And I got in the night before because I had to be on set at 8 a.m. and there was no train that was going to get me to the set at 8 a.m. Right? So I got there and got to the hotel and checked in. Everything's great. And then the next morning, I get everything together. I'm saying my prayers. I'm like, yay, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. And I go to the front desk and the lady, and I'm like, hey, I've been trying to get a lift. I can't get a lift. Do you have numbers for taxis? And she writes out a list of numbers for her taxis. And then she's like, well, good luck because they usually don't answer. Well, I called the first company and they answered. They got me to set on time. I had to do a COVID test. I tested negative, and then I get into the check-in room. And the lady that's checking people in, she's like, okay, what's your name? And I give her my name, and she's looking at the call sheet, and she's like, I'm confused. You're not on the call sheet. And I was like, well, I received an email confirming that I'm supposed to be here today. And she was like, no, let me check. So she calls around, and then she's like, I have 7 people. And then she's like, yeah, I'm sorry, you're not supposed to be here. And I tell her, I said, well, my agent confirmed. I said, and I took this job, because it paid really well, and I booked a hotel the night before. And then they were like, oh my God, you're not local? I was like, nah, I came from the city. And she was like, I'm so sorry. And I said, it's not your fault. I was like, it's not your fault. I said, you're doing your job, it's not your fault. And then she says, well, you can call your agent. And I said, well, I'm not going to call him in front of everybody because it was everybody else that was cast in this particular shoot. Everybody was in the conference room listening, right? It's fine, whatever. So then I go downstairs and I call the same cab company that dropped me off. I was like, can you send Raphael, because that's who dropped me off? And they were like, yeah, sure, I'm dispatching him now. And I just sat there and I heard something in my ear. I heard something just say, I got you. All I heard was, I got you, I got you. And I was like, okay. And then one of the men that was cast in this shoot, he came downstairs and he was like, he said my name, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, my name is, we'll call him Jonathan. And I said, yeah. And he was like, I heard your story upstairs and I want to help you. And I was looking at him. I was like, well, what you mean you want to help me? He was like, listen, I got a full-time job. He says, I think that you probably do this all the time, and I don't necessarily really need this, even though I'm doing it. He was like, can I help you in some kind of way? And I was like, well, no, it's fine. I was like, it happens. He was like, no, let me help you. He was like, I'll give you like $50 or $100. Y'all, he Venmo'd me $100. And when he said that, he was like, I want to help you. I said, you're going to make me cry. And I started crying right then. I started crying. And he was just like, it's okay. I know that it's rough. And he was like, I would take you back to the train station, but it's so far away. And, I have to come back here. And I was like, I said, no. I said, it's fine. I said, thank you so much. And like, we sat there, looked at our phones. He Venmo'd me the stuff. And I was just like, the kindness of strangers. And maybe I could have showed my butt like in the conference room and been like, agent, I can't believe you. But I was real calm. I called him and I was like, hey, it's like a double booking for some reason. I said, you confirmed. I said, that's why I got the tickets. And he was like, oh my God. He was like, yeah. He was like, let me reimburse you for stuff. So I was like, yeah, you can reimburse me for the hotel room and the train ticket. I was like, I'll cover the cabs or whatever. And that was it. So, and then I was crying in the taxi back to the train station. And then I was crying at the train station a little bit. I talked to my brother. I had a phone call with someone else who was just like, I thought we were having a conversation. And I was just like, man, you playing 20 questions right now. And I just was tired and I didn't want to talk. And I just felt bad, but I was also like really grateful because that voice was like, I got you. God was like, I got you. So apparently that job really wasn't for me, and that's fine. But you know, I was like, wow, this has been really interesting. So it's one thing to like sit and, you know, lash out at somebody because you're upset or because stuff doesn't go right. But what I find is that I do remain calm for the most part. And I'll be like, okay, like I got to surrender to it. And it's okay. So, you know, I usually end every video with like, you know, be compassionate, don't be stupid, and keep on snacking, right? But, you know, be compassionate, be kind, and, you know, be grateful, and snack on things that are good for you and important. Until the next time, bye. And thank you for watching the video. And if you liked it, smash that subscribe button so you can, yeah, I was trying to do a song. Anyway, hit the subscribe button, notification bell if you like. And stay tuned for more videos. They're coming. I'm just a little slow. Okay. All right. Bye.